Hi my lovelies, welcome back. You're here for your weekly tarot. Happy Halloween wherever you are in the world. It's the 31st of October and this is your weekly general tarot reading to take you up till next week and into the month of November. So if you are new to this channel, please remember if you want to subscribe, just press that little button down below. And if you do enjoy this reading, then please most of all remember to press like, as that would be really helpful. It just enables other people to see the reading as well. So okay, I'll crack on. I'm using my animal tarot because these cards give a message from each animal and what the in-depth meaning is as well. So I just thought it would be nice to use these today. So I've got my little booklet to read from as well. So let's see. I'm going to take 5 cards. I'll just move that box so that you can see the cards. I'm going to take 5 and then we'll look at them individually. I have pre-shuffled, but this is quite a large deck for my hands because my hands are quite small. So I do find it quite hard to shuffle. I'm going to take an extra card. I'm going to take 6. Okay. Okay, so can you see? I'll just bring the camera down a bit. The first card that I'm drawn to is this Justice card, and the animal is the elephant. What the elephant is saying is it's all about fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. So Justice, card number 8. I'm going to look up this full in-depth meaning because you can take, you'll be able to take something from it, the message. And of course, justice, it means having patience with others, challenging situations, loyalty to family, responsibility, wisdom and stability, and the empathy to see all sides of an argument. Elephants bring incredible intelligence and power to the table. Not only that, these compassionate animals care deeply for their family and their community. There are many stories of the elephants risking their own lives in order to save one of their children or even a member of their herd. So this card, it can indicate that the person is getting the reading, feels unsafe or is living in fear. The mighty and wise elephant represented on this card is intended to reassure you that justice will be done and all will be well. So there you go. If you are worrying about any sort of situations going on around you at this time, that's the Justice card for you. I'm going to move on to this top left hand side card, which is the 9 of Winter, and it's a sea lion, and the sea lion says your worries and fears aren't real, they're faded by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. So stop worrying, let go of the fear and everything will be okay. So I'll just find the in-depth meaning here. 9 of Winter, if you just bear with me. 5. There we go. So the sea lion is saying it's the need to let go of fear and worry and seeking a balance between thoughts and feelings and, trying not to focus too much on the negative. The uplifting message behind the sea lion is that your worries and fears are simply unfounded. The challenging message this card brings is that by focusing on the negative, you're making yourself unhappy and therefore giving power to that which you're afraid of. So stop worrying and just breathe. Everything is going to be okay. Just let it in. Sea lions can also represent needless guilt and sleepless nights. So there, if anybody's been having sleepless nights there, try and let go of the negative, breathe through any negative situations and try and let it go. Moving on to this next card for the reading is the Seven of Winter. The Seven of Winter, and that's the magpie, and we've all seen those in the gardens, haven't we? Caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So there. So let me find the Seven of Winter. The magpie, it's saying a situation that isn't what it appears to be. The need to look for a better solution to a problem. The loss of something valuable. So, make sure this week, that you're taking care of your belongings. Things aren't always as what they appear to be. Because of that, even best laid plans may be unlikely to succeed. So time brings clarity to most situations, but the magpie can give you a heads up right now that your plans require another look. Think of the saved time and energy. Magpies can also indicate that your current situation might cost you something important. It could be material like a ring or money, or non-material like a peace of mind. The key to avoiding such a loss is to be alert and aware of the results of your actions, as well as what others might be doing behind your back. Magpies are beautiful and fascinating birds with one of the most complex vocabularies of any animal in the world. They're also rather unpredictable. So just be careful with that card showing up here in this spread. Moving on to the Hermit card, which is card number 9. The Hermit is saying to take time. It's the Firefly, by the way, the Firefly. It's all about spiritual enlightenment, the spark of inspiration, the light within, being a light for others, and believing in the magic of life. And the Hermit is one of the most misunderstood cards in tarot. Understandably, people think it means being alone, and sometimes it does, but more often it reflects on an inward journey of exploration and discovery. It's true that spiritual inspiration frequently comes from meditation and the enjoyment of peaceful solitude, but just as often it comes through learning from an enlightened teacher or a mentor. The imaginary in traditional tarot gives the appearance that a hermit is alone on a mountain top. In reality, he's holding up his lamp so that many seekers climbing the mountain can find him and the enlightenment he offers. For this reason, the Firefly represents the light within and flashes of great spiritual insight and inspiration. It's the perfect symbol of this card's message. Fireflies ask us to follow their example and shine our divine light for all to see. And just as the seeker is never alone, our fireflies have gathered in great number in order to show you how magical life can be. So there, what a fantastic message there, the Hermit coming through there. And sometimes, having at the moment, we are finding we're spending a lot of time alone, and sort of really having that time to connect with your higher self and seek what's going on within you. You know, it helps you to see and get clarity on your life. So a beautiful message there. So moving to the 6th of autumn, which is the kiwi bird. I think they're from New Zealand, aren't they, the kiwi birds? It's saying this card, your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship in return for heaven's blessings. Be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. And of course, it's always great, you know, if we receive and we have enough to be able to give back. So I'm going to look the full depth meaning up. So just bear with me. I'll just find it here in the book. Okay, feeling financially secure, acquiring a loan or paying off debt, monetary gifts. You have come to a place of peace and tranquility with money, or you soon will. This card symbolizes success and prosperity, but it comes with the message of charity. Now is the time to give to others in need, whether in the form of your time as a volunteer or a financial gift, and to do so with a grateful heart for all that heaven has provided to you. There is a balance between giving and receiving, and as you give to others, heaven blesses you with gifts of your own. You may also find yourself getting a loan, paying off debts, or receiving a grant or scholarship. The kiwi is a flightless bird that lives in New Zealand. Kiwis have a very powerful sense of smell, so they represent having a good nose for the truth. This is irrelevant to the 6th of autumn. In that card, it asks you research to make sure your contributions are made to reputable and honest people or institutions. Kiwis also lay the largest eggs relative to their body size of any bird. Because of this, they symbolize an opportunity for you to give generous gifts to those who are less fortunate. So a beautiful card there to remind us of this, to help others in need, always. So our last and final card for the reading is the 2 of Winter, which is the beautiful little dachshund dog. It's one of my favourite dogs. I absolutely love dogs. And what the card is saying is procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. So let me just find the full in-depth meaning for you. Just take 2 secs. The little sausage dog. There we go. Okay. It's saying there might be indecision, taking too long to resolve something, over-analysing a problem. Long or short-haired, which will it be? In either case, dachshunds are sweet little dogs, known for being energetic and devoted, but also a tiny bit stubborn. Because of this, they can alert you that you're taking too long to make a choice that's before you, or you can represent a great opportunity that you could let slip by due to indecision or over-analysis. You're at a standstill or stalemate, and your procrastination about choosing, turn over the page, is really getting in your way. So ask yourself, what's holding you back? Often you're torn between what you want and what someone else wants from you. Listen to your heart. Most of the time, the correct answer is to follow your own personal guidance rather than to do what others think you should do. If your compromise is necessary, then start working on an arrangement that will satisfy both parties. Whatever it takes to get things moving, do it. Well, what gorgeous cards. Really, really nice, beautiful messages there coming from the spirit animals. So I'll leave that with you. Wherever you are in the world, have a great Halloween, and I will see you next week. Bye from Tanny.